welcome back to my channel. I'm very glad that you are here watching this video. That's going to be very interesting today. Of course, it's my story, my tips, my explanation, and sort of my way of life and thinking and understanding things. So we shall start. Today's video is what I wish I knew before I started weightlifting, before I started working out, so let's go back 1.5 years to the beginner Monica, and let's see, and I will tell you the things that I wish I knew, the things I wish I would have understood then and only understand 1.5 years into my journey. I have my notes here, of course. I don't want to forget anything. I want you to know all of the information that I know, that I have learned in the 1.5 years of working out, of weightlifting, of counting calories, counting macros, learning about food, nutrition, all of the good things that come with health and fitness. When I started to work out, for me it was very good that I joined a class. So in that class there were dumbbells. She told me which ones to take as a beginner. I think they were like 5-pound dumbbells, maybe even less. She gave me a booty band. Like, she took care of everything. She kind of told me what to do because I did not know how strong I am, if I'm even strong, how many pounds I can lift. So, but then, you know, a month later, I was alone. COVID happened. I was alone at home, trying to still work out somehow through YouTube videos. And one thing that I made a mistake. I started watching people online who are way ahead of me in their journey. And so I tried to kind of follow them. I increased my weights way too quickly without learning form, without strengthening my hips, I had, 3 births and my hips were always a big problem in those and afterwards. So now I know that what I needed to do first was body weight exercises, booty band exercises, ankle weight exercises for at least couple months to strengthen my body and to prepare for what is to come. So tip number 1, don't rush into weights, don't rush into heavy weights. If you're a beginner, start at beginning level. So body weight, light dumbbells, booty bands. Know and learn the best exercises, the compound movements, the best form for you. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 goes very well with tip number 1, and that is, if you are following someone online who is just amazing and motivating and inspiring and good looking and knows all of the things and does all of these exercises, and you're watching them just starting off your journey, don't feel bad. Don't forget the most important thing. They are on page 20 in their journal. They are on page 20 on their journey, and you are just starting off. They had started so many years ago. That's why they are where they are now. You will get there with consistency and trying and just starting. Okay, tip number 3. You need to start. If you're watching this video and you're like, I'm a beginner, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to start, I don't know what weights, you kind of agree with me on everything. You just need to start Start. And then you will learn everything in the process. For me, everything started just like I started to weightlift, and then I started to learn form, and then I started to increase the weights and learn everything about weightlifting. And then for me, the food came later. The calories, the macros, the everything is just, that's how it went for me. We are all different. We are all gonna learn different things at different times. It's okay. Don't forget. Don't forget. Just start. You will never improve if you don't start your journey. Just do it. Okay. Another tip. If you are miserable in a deficit, if you're sitting there thinking, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I love to eat food, and I cannot eat 1,500 calories. Same. I could not be in a deficit. I went up to maintenance. That worked for me better. So go ahead. If something doesn't work for you, switch it up. If you cannot be in a deficit, be in maintenance. It's gonna take a little bit longer, but you will not be miserable. You will be happy. The most important. I'm just gonna repeat the most important, because seriously, these are the most important. Like overall, everything I'm telling you is because they're the most important. Next. Okay. 2 interruptions later, and here we are trying to remember what I told you already. I feel like this video is going to be so short. But at least it's informative, so let's take that. Okay, so I think we ended with deficit. If you are just not happy, miserable, don't be in a deficit. You will still lose weight in maintenance if you are working out consistently. You will still lose weight slower. That's what I did. I don't know, I feel pretty happy now. Like I was still happy in my life, and now I look still, like I still look good now. The last kind of wish that I'm sharing with you, that I wish that I knew, and I guess it's okay. I learned all of these things, so I'm kind of happy. Although it would have made my journey a lot easier, a lot maybe even faster, that I didn't, you know, do the deficit, and then I'm very mad when I'm hungry, and I feel like that was just a horrible 2 weeks that I went through, that I didn't have to. So, looking at my notes, the last thing that I wanted to mention, that there is no end goal. There's no end to this journey. Because once you start, it's just, of course, there's a lot of learning if you want to learn. You don't have to really, like, you can just join a program and they tell you all of the things, what to eat, how much to do, and like all of that. I was very interested, I still am. The reason why I'm doing this now, because I'm still so in love with all of this, the weightlifting, the food, and the body just changing into like this most beautiful shape that I never had and always wanted. And of course I was looking at people who are on page 20 in their journey, and I was page 1, and I was like, man, I want to be there at their level. It's okay. That's the fun of this. It's a never-ending thing. So my body, I started from, oh my god, I'm overweight, like I don't look good, my shape's not pretty, now into, I look pretty good now. I have things to work on, obviously, but I'm content. Now I want to lift more weight. And then I take pictures and I'm like, wow, my body is actually transforming. Like, and it's gonna continue and continue and continue, and it's not gonna be a day where I'm like, say, I'm done with this. Like, I'm done lifting weights. Like, I reached what I wanted. It's a journey. It's a lifelong journey, a road that you just kind of insert into your life. You kind of put it into your lifestyle, your life. You make it your routine. Like, you brush your teeth, you take a shower, you go weightlift. I think I'm done rambling, and so thank you for being here. Have the best day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.